Shalom. Call hello la Yahweh by Hashem Shah, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people in the world ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shah, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people in the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Once again, the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son is Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Also, Shalom to the you Akim, you brothers that's pushing this spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem El Shah. Shalom to you Akim. Also Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, man, woman, and child, whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. Though you may look like the heathen nations, you're scattered amongst which, as you see in this chart right here, the heathen nations are the nations starting from 2 on down. Those are the heathen nations. Also, if your bloodline, your lineage goes back to these people through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, and you can receive it to the speckled bird, man, woman, the child, if this does apply, okay, to you, you are Israelites, though you may look like or have the appearance of the heathen nations due to the scattering of these people on this chart. So you're going to have Israelites once again that look like the other nations, the heathen nations, but they're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28, the 15th verse on down. They're also, the spirit bear witness with this word and the truth, that they are the children of Yahweh by Shemel Shah as well. Most importantly, once again, their lineage goes back to these people right here, as you see on this chart, through the man. So it don't matter if their mom a heathen, they come out looking like the mother, if their father's an Israelite, then they're Israelite, according to Numbers 1 and 18. Also, to the few Akwafas, you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this world is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, once again, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah, once again. And I got a clip. But once again, another video about, these bunkers that's it says planned worldwide, but it's already these elites, okay, of all the heathen, but mainly the nation of Edom, okay. They running for the hills right now, okay, and most likely they're already in the bunkers, okay. They just in the bunkers watching you people getting ready to loot and rape and rob out here, So I'm gonna play this clip. And I'm gonna get the scriptures. So Yahweh Ratazah, this is edifying to you, Akim wa Akwaf, brothers and sisters. So
if you're a real sci-fi fan, then you know that there's 3 ways this whole humanity thing can go. Option 1, we blow it and die off. Whether that's due to messing up the climate ourselves or having a natural disaster do us in, like a supervolcano ruining our atmosphere with toxic ash. Or an asteroid smashes into the planet and blows us to pieces. Or we blow ourselves up. Option 1 is we blow it and die off. Option 2, we make it off this delicate rock through space programs, becoming a spacefaring species that isn't dependent on this very delicate Earth for survival. This is the best option, I think, option 2, because we get to survive. And we do it autonomously, with freedom to move around, even if it is within the confines of a spacecraft. If we're creative enough, we can build one that's big enough to feel almost Earth-like, except without all those Earth worries we can't control. And option 3, we have that climate disaster or whatever it is, similar from option 1, but we survive it by burrowing our civilization into the ground, where we wait it out until the atmosphere becomes livable again, either by itself or through our own geoengineering from below. Option 3 is a temporary option, obviously, but still it is one in which we survive. These are the 3 options. Every real sci-fi fan knows this. Clearly, we're preparing for option 2, the spacefaring option, more than ever. We've got billionaires building their own spacecraft and space programs, along with governments around the globe ramping up theirs. The space race is on now more than ever, I think, which is great, because again, it's the best option, this option 2. But it's a tough one, both scientifically and financially, which is why it seems more and more people are starting to ramp up for option 3, the burrowing. In Coober Pedy, Australia, about 2,000 people already live underground to escape the incredibly hot sun that beats down from above. In Japan, architects are planning for something called Alice Cities, airy spaces underground connected by subway trains and roads. Singapore is planning for an underground science city where more than 4,000 people will live. Helsinki has an underground shadow city with pools, shopping centers, and even a hockey arena. More and more, people are planning to escape the harshening conditions on the planet by burrowing underground. And the technology for it gets better by the day. And as for sci-fi fans, this is good news. Because while making it off this rock option 2 and becoming spacefaring might be the best option, it's always good to plan for option 3, the burrowing, just in case we don't make it in time. Because otherwise, it's just option 1 for us, and we blow it. And as a real sci-fi fan myself...
There it is. Okay, she's saying people are, going to these bunkers within space, these bunkers underground, or, whatever, man. There's all this madness. But the people she's talking about, you know what she's talking about. She's talking about the wealthy, aka the elites. Okay? They running for the hills. But you do got some people that's not within that the banking families that's still, they got their bunkers, but it really comes down to the elites. But that's one thing Esau also does. He'll let you know his plans and what he's doing. If you ever seen everybody know, everybody's seen it, but Scooby Doo, how you have the mystery gang Shaggy and all of them, and they'll find the crook. And they take the mask off him. He said, if it wasn't for you meddling kids, I would have gotten away with it. But they will always, before that, they will always tell them when they got busted their plans. Same thing Esau doing now. I'm gonna get a scripture real quick. Psalms, I'm gonna get to the point. Psalms, right? 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. It's talking about this, what you people know as the Illuminati, the shadow government, the Zionists, okay, whatever you want to call them. That's what it's talking about, okay? Their own tongue is falling upon them. So why? Because you have other Edomites. You have these lower Edomites, or these so-called, truth seekers. They're they depart from these higher ups of their nation, the Edomites, okay, the elites, and they're snitching on them, okay. They're telling you all about their new world order, the microchipping, feminism. They're telling you, the 5G towers. Okay, who's the main one that's exposing all that? It's mostly Edomites, because a lot of these Edomites felt that they've been cheated out of the blessing. Okay, you got a lot of Edomites working, and poor just as Jake is, because the elites of their nation, they sold them out. They ain't no to the average elite. You regular peon Edomites, you're nothing, okay, in their eyes, okay, and they show you that. That's why they're taking away your labor. That's why they're taking away the fun that you've been having, because they don't care about you. So that's why a lot of them are, they just exposing them, But anyway, okay, these elites running because they're fugitives, and it goes all the way. I'm about to show you, right? Go back to Cain and Abel. Salakia. This is Genesis 4:1. It says, and Adam knew even Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And in the spirit, Cain was what? It was Esau. And she bare again his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Right? Abel was in the spirit, was us, the Israelites, right? And it says, in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall there be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And that's the thing. Most High, like, you know what? Why are you mad? What's your problem? You know, if you would have done it the right way, you know, it wouldn't have been a problem. Okay, but you decided to do it the wrong way. So what? Sin lieth at your door. He didn't take your offering, right? And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel and against Abel, his brother, and slew him. So Cain killed Abel. Okay? And what do you see the same spirit come down to? It came down to what? Jacob and Esau. Jacob, what? I will slay my brother, you know, for the time of my father is at hand, for I will then slay my brother Jacob. Was Esau's, you so-called Caucasian people, and Jacob was you tribes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. Okay? It's the same thing. That's how you know in the spirit you could connect these two, you know? Because here, Abel had a righteous sacrifice. He had a wicked sacrifice. Okay? An offering, you know? And Jacob going down to Jacob and Esau, Jacob had the, you know, supplying Esau of the birthright and the blessing. So what? He wanted to slay him. Okay? Anyway, let me keep going. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him, which I read that. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? So he just lied. He just said, I don't know. Okay? Am I supposed to know where he's at? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. So the Most High knew, okay, what he did. He saw what he did. Okay? He was just trying to see what Cain was going to do. If Cain was going to tell the truth or not. What did Cain do? He lied. Right? It says, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which thou hast opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Okay? And when thou tillest the ground, and it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. And real quick, it said thou should be cursed from the earth. You know, let me see. Right? What did it say here? This is Isaiah 34 and 1. Come yet near ye nations to hear and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. This is going into what? Esau's military. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll, and that's the mushroom cloud. And all from the missiles, right? And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, okay, which Idumea is Greek for saying what? Edom. So I'm going to go into it, right? Idumea, Edom, see? Edom equals red, right? Idumea, a descendant of Esau, okay? Edomite, okay? So let me read it again, because then he just cursed. He said, thou shalt, let me keep reading. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, Esau, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay? So going back to Cain, right? To pick up where I left off, right? You see how it's like a jigsaw puzzle. It ties in, you know? Where did I leave off at, right? Genesis 4 and 11. And now thou art cursed from the earth, right? Which have opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, and it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. Okay? And that's the thing. And did not it say in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that they that till the ground shall mourn? Okay? Talking about the farmers. And what you see right now, they're tilling the ground, Okay, and what? Nothing's coming up. And if something's coming up, it's a flood or something's destroying it. So they're mourning. So what does that prove? It links Esau to what? Going back to being Cain, man. Okay? And what did the Lord say? Let me read it again. When thou tillest the ground, and it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength, a fugitive and a vagabond shall I be. Which, let me get into that real quick. All right? Fugitive. It says Nuah, right? To be tossed around. To wander. It says, continually fugitive, make to go up and down, be gone away, to move, be promoted, real, remove, scatter, set, shake, to be, to and fro, a vagabond. Okay? And the vagabond is the same thing, because it's next to it, man. Okay? So this is what he told Cain, right? And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Basically, they was crying, man. He couldn't take it. You slew, here it is, he slew Abel. Okay, and the Lord, okay, cursed him, and he couldn't take it. It's just like you Edomites now. We telling you what, you look, what you did to our people is you put them in slavery, okay? You put them in hardcore slavery, by the way. You fed our babies to alligators. You raped our women. You even buck break the men, okay? You've set laws to keep our people on the bottom. Okay, you treating our people, you're oppressing our people, period. Okay? And we telling you what's going to be the flip side of that. What's Manifest Destiny Part 2? Us putting you in slavery. Us doing the same thing that you did unto us double. Okay? And you Edomites can't take it. Look what you doing to the planet Earth. Okay? Look what you trying to do. You trying to kill everybody off because you don't want to face punishment. The same thing with Cain. So you seeing the similarities here. Okay? Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that find me shall slay me. Okay? And that's the thing. What is a fugitive, right? If you, for instance, Esau's jail system, right? You escape his jail system. What is that prisoner going to do? He's going to try to remain, okay, unseen. He's going to try to blend in, okay? He's going to try to remain anonymous, if I said that right, okay? From Esau's law and from the people. And that's what this man's been doing, okay? He's been hiding who he was, under the code name White, which there's no white person, okay? According to the scriptures, Genesis the 25th chapter, they're red, okay? You only have red people or a derivative of, pinkish red people, which is Esau, and you have dark people, okay? You got them Hamites, the so-called Africans, okay? You got Jake, okay? Elam, which is so-called East Indians. You got a lot of dark races, okay? And they've been able to hide themselves under that name White Caucasian. They, like the scriptures say, they call the names after their own lands. So you got, if you go to Africa, you have Edomites that will call themselves South African, French, German, okay? They'll call themselves all these different things, okay? But they hold on. They'll call themselves all these different things. But what they don't want to acknowledge who they are is Esau Edom, because they know what comes with being Esau Edom, okay? That judgment, okay? That's about to come down on them, okay? So they've been the fugitive and the vagabond this whole time. What have they done since they've been in the power? Or since going all the way back to Cain? Nothing but lying, rape, robbing, and murdering, man. That's all they've been doing, okay? So let me go down one more verse. It says, and the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any find in him should kill him. So the Lord basically said, whoever tried to take Cain out, okay, they were going to pay for it. And they were going to get punished severely. And this is why in today's society, when Jake, okay, Esau could kill Jake all day, but Esau will get off with a slap on the wrist. if it was the other way around, if Jake was to kill an Edomite or Jake was to kill, period, but mainly an Edomite, what would happen? They would get the book thrown at them. They would get thrown under the jail, man. They would get life plus, man. Okay? Because that's what that goes back to. The Lord is preserving Esau. Like, let me get another scripture. Wow. Now the site can't be reached. Hold on. That's Satan right there, man. All of a sudden, the site can't be reached. Bear with me real quick. There we go. This is why the Lord did that. This is Job 21:30. Let me actually go into it some more. Right? I start at 28. It says, For ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked, right, the Edomites, is reserved, which all of, you got the wicked 2/3, you got the heathen nations, but mainly the Edomites, okay? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, that they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath, okay? Who shall declare his way to his face, and who shall repay him what he have done? Okay, what you've done going all the way back, you Edomites have done going all the way back to the serpent in the garden, man. Okay, when you deceived Eve, okay, and then Eve made Adam go off, That's what you're gonna pay for all that, okay, all the way down to what you're doing now, man. Okay, you're gonna pay for everything, but the Lord was put that decree out going back to Cain, okay, because he was reserving the Edomites, okay, for what's about to happen, for the time that we in now, okay. That's why, that's why it seemed like they're untouchable right now. It's because the Most High is doing it. The Most High wants to judge them. The Most High wants to put his hand, wants to get his vengeance on them, because they still gotta pay for what they did to Yahushua when he was back in the ancient Roman Empire, when he was crucified, by the Romans, and our people partook in giving them up and betraying them and giving them up to the Romans, So they still gotta pay for that. There's a whole lot of things they gotta pay for. The slave trade. They gotta pay for what they've done to Jake, and what they're still doing. They gotta pay for destroying the earth. They trying to set up a new world order. They're gonna pay for all that. Okay, we in that time now. Okay. So because right now Esau is a fugitive right now, because he's trying to, real quick. For so long, he's been able to play like he's hold on, bear with me. Now this app is acting funny as well. I wasn't even planning on getting these scriptures, but it's just, this is Matthew, yep, not Matthew, but 2 Corinthians 11 and 14, okay? And no marvel, okay? For Satan, he's talking about his physical counterpart is Esau right there in front of my car. For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light, man. Okay, this is talking about his physical counterpart, man. Okay, and these devils, they've been trying to play like they were good, that they've done nothing wrong. If they did something wrong, that was their foreparents, which you are your foreparents. Okay, they've been able to hide themselves, man. Okay, they've deceived the masses into believing, that they were a righteous people, lying that they were the God's people when they're not, man. You're God's people of the of destruction. That's what you are. Okay, um, that's what they've done. Okay, look at all these people that's in this whole political caught up in this political mess. This Democrat and Republicans. You got the Republicans. They make it clear that what they're at least they make it clear that they're for the rich. And you got the Democrats. They try to play like the good guys. They try to play like they're for the poor, man. When both of them are working for the same banking families, man. That's them trying to play an angel of light, man. So this is what they've done. But they're the fugitives. They're the fugitives of the planet Earth, really. Okay, and the Most High is about to get them, man. Okay, the Most High is getting ready to take you Edomites out of power, man. Okay, and I just had the scripture and it just slipped my mind again, man. Okay, damn, had the scripture and it just slipped my mind. Okay, they've been able to play this shenanigans all this time. Now they've been exposed, man. Okay. The whole time you was that fugitive, man. You that fugitive that the Most High is getting. This is why nothing, like I said, nothing has happened to you, Edomites. This is why you like the scriptures say, their houses are safe. They're not in trouble as other men. Because the Most High is reserving you for what we're coming into now. Right? This is Jeremiah 49:10. I just had a scripture, but it's just disappeared out of my mind that fast. It's Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau, bare. I've uncovered their secret places, the Skull and Bones, Pizzagate, the CIA. CIA been playing like, they've been playing like the DEA. They've been playing like they are against, drugs in the communities when they're the ones that's behind the drug trade. Okay, you had recently, going back some months, you had J.P. Morgan. They were caught with over $1 billion of cocaine on the ship that was theirs. Why you got $1 billion worth of cocaine? Because they're behind it. Okay, they're the dope dealers, man. Esau's the real you got Jake saying they the D-boy in the block, but Esau is the real D-boy, man. Jake ain't running nothing. You get what Esau put in your neighborhoods, man. Okay? But mainly, you elites, man. You've been uncovered. Everybody knows, the gig is up. Everybody knows that these politicians, these puppets that you set up, in the White House, Donald Trump and all of them, a majority of these people are finding out that they're not running anything. They're just pushing your orders, man. Your secret places have been uncovered. You, being a so-called white man has been uncovered. You're the Edomites, man. The wicked. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. So that's what's happening. You've been uncovered. You've been found out. You're the vagabond. You're the fugitive of the Most High that's running the planet Earth. This is why the planet Earth is destroyed. You're a criminal. Your whole nation. Ain't no such thing as a good Edomite. And I always put this out here. You're going to have Israelites that look like Edomites, but they're Israelites. But I'm talking about the actual Edomites, You've been exposed. And now, the Lord, and this was what I wanted, This is what I wanted. This was a scripture that had slipped my mind. Now it came back to me. Right? This is Isaiah 14. Right? And 20. It says, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial. Yeah, I'll start there. It says, and thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land. Right? You destroyed. Look at these different land masses, man. Look at America, Salakia. Look at America, man. You see America's turning into a third world country. You got chemtrails running through the sky. Okay? You're polluting the crops, you're polluting the ground. Okay? You know, you're not keeping the land Sabbath. You know, you're steadily just drilling oil, drilling out of the ground to get oil. Okay? Look at the land, look at the Middle East. Look how third world this shit look. Cause you bombed the Middle East so many times. You still doing it right now, man. Okay? Iran and the US is going at it over there in the Iraq region. But it's not being reported on the news, man. Okay? It's just escalating from when they bombed Soleimani, man. Okay? America just don't want to see, they don't want you to see how weak they've got, because they've been Iran has been attacking the shit out of America, man. Okay? But look at the Middle East, man. Since you've been in the Middle East for decades, man, declaring war on them Ishmaelites over there, man. And look at it, it's just destroyed, man. Bombed up houses, okay? Vacant lot, all these things. Africa, that's a rich land, man. Resources all over Africa. But guess who's in it? Esau, you got Moab as well. It's sucking the resources out of it. You destroyed the lands, man. And slaying our people, man. For one, you slaying the Israelites. And this is why the Lord is getting ready to get you. Okay? But you killing your own people. You kill your own people in order to kill us, man. Okay? That's what you'll do. You know? This is how they get down. You know? They so desperate to kill us that they will kill anybody, including their own, to get to us. You know? It says, to see the evildoer shall never be renowned. But here's the point. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Because they'll like to say, well, that was my forefathers that put our forefathers, right, in slavery, and they did that. But this, according to this, you are your forefathers, just like we are our forefathers. Okay, the same curses that fell upon our forefathers when they came over here is the same curses that's on our people to this day. So how much more you? It says that they do not rise nor possess the land, right, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And they're still trying to do that via this New World Order. Okay? This New World Order is basically these elites trying to hold on to the power that they're losing right now. And it goes deeper. They want to play the Most High, man. Since they lost the birthright and the blessing, because that's what it's all about, is the birthright and the blessing. What you tribes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you have. Okay? They're trying to fabricate their own why does this dude by my? They're trying to fabricate their own blessing, basically. You know? It says, for I will rise up against him, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord, man. Okay? And that's what's happening. Okay? You see, what's one prime example? The Lord is using this opioid crisis, you know? That's been killing a lot of Edomites. And this killed a lot of Edomites to the point where they can't even, they're not reproducing enough to keep their nation afloat. You know? They're dying more than they're being born. Okay? That's the Lord, man. It might be the Sackler family that put it out there, but the Lord put the spirit on them to do that. The Lord sanctions everything. Okay? But this is what's getting ready to happen. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. And what's that besom of destruction? The besom of destruction is the nuclear missiles, because the nuclear missiles, 200 million of them, is going to destroy this whole landmass. This whole landmass is going to be turned to a desert. You ain't going to see no more New York City, the city that never sleeps, or Las Vegas, Sin City. All these cities and these nicknames that they got attached to them, you ain't going to see it no more. It's just going to be one big desert. Just like what the Lord did with Sodom and Gomorrah, man. When he sent fire and brimstone upon it. Okay? When he sent fire and brimstone upon it, you couldn't remember what was what. It's going to be the same thing with this place. In our kingdom, when you see this landmass, it's going to be a big-ass desert, man. Okay? But on the other hand, this is what they're trying to flee from. They know that they're going to pay for what they've done. You know? Starting with these elite banking. All Edomites know that. But the elite banking families, they know, okay, more than the average Edomite know. The average Edomite actually believes that they're superior. The average Edomite believes that America, okay, They believe in America. The elites don't really believe in America. The elites was just using America as the headquarters, or the way to push wickedness throughout the four corners of the earth, the way to get these nations drunk off the philosophies. Okay? So they know. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to run, man. Actually, let me get that scripture again. Let me get that Psalm 74. Psalm 74. It's talking about the Illuminati, man. Let me read it again. Psalm 74:1. It's to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my prayer, O Yahweh, and my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, the elites. And actually, you know what? Let me get a picture of them. These people right here. This is them right here. This is who's doing all this. This who's telling your governors, okay, giving the orders and decrees to your governors, okay, to give the decree to shut and lock down your cities, okay, to keep you in your houses while they set up their new world order. These people right here, okay. Look, you got Bush right there, the father Bush right, Papa Bush right there. It's kind of blurry, but these people, man, okay. So going back, Psalm 64 and 2. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And the perfect is you Israelites, man. Okay? And that's all they do is they shoot at you. What you think these summits that they do are for? You know, the G4 summit, the UN, you know, the United Nations, you know, all these different things that they have, these councils that they have. You think they really talking about, you know, the poor, or they talking about, you know, wars and everything else? Nah, man, they talking about how to keep you down and how to destroy you, man. And who's at the forefront of that is Esau, man. Okay? Because all these heathen nations, if their lineage does not go back to the tribes, man, through the man, okay, those are your enemies, man. They hate you without a cause, like the scriptures say. Okay? It says, let me see where I left off at. They encourage, the 5th verse, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of land snares privately. They say, who shall see them, right? Once again, the new world order. This is what they're doing right now. They're setting the new world order up in you people's face, and they're saying, who sees me? Who knows what's going on? But people are catching on to it. So I don't believe this thing is going to go backwards. I believe they're just going to keep going forward. And you can see with the restrictions that's getting tighter and tighter in these different states. You can't do this. You can only do that, you know? The point right here. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So they know, like I say, they know their Esau. They know their judgment. They know you they know you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You the Israelites. Okay, they know you got a kingdom. Your kingdom is coming next. And that they're going to be at the bottom of it. Okay? They know about King David, what he did. They know about Samson, what he did. They know about King Solomon, what he did. Okay? They know about all that, man. They know about they looked up to see the whole thing what went down with Noah in the ark. Would that if that was true, and it was true, okay? They know about all that, so they know that there's a higher power out there. They know that judgment's getting ready to come down on them. Everything is working against them right now. The sun, okay, the people, the animals, okay, the planet. Their own, their own counsel is casting them down, like the scriptures say. Everything that they're doing is working against them. So they know something higher, a higher power is out there. Okay, they see us waking up, so let's put them in fear mode. So now, real quick. This is Proverbs 28:1. This is what they're doing. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion, man. So they taking flight now. They probably, most likely, they're already in their bunkers. Okay? You ever seen the movie, which Purge was it? I think it was the Purge Anarchy. They was in the beginning, the first scenes of it, you had them Edomite politicians, so-called. I believe they represented the elites. They was sitting in that dark room, and they was at the table, and they was talking about, how to get the purge thing and the new founding fathers or whatever they was calling it. Okay? And basically how they was going to get rid of the poor, man. Okay? So, that's them, man. They're gonna be when they in their bunkers, they're gonna be watching you people tear each other apart, man. When ain't no food, ain't no more jobs like it is now. When all that's done away with, they're gonna be watching you people purge each other. Okay? Thinking they gonna fulfill their new world order. But this is what they're doing now. They're fleeing. Okay? This is Revelation 6:15. And the kings of the earth, right? The elites, and the great men, the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. Okay? And said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Okay? This is what they're doing. They're hiding for the second coming of Yahushua. It's two things. They think they're going to complete their new order, and what they're going to do is wait till all the people, a majority of people are killed off, and they're going to try to come out of them rocks and restart their enterprise. It's not going to work. That's not what's going to happen. That's not what the scriptures say. Okay? The scripture says otherwise, but Esau, he's a devil. Okay? Esau's proud. Okay? You can't tell him nothing. The scriptures say he's a deaf adder that stoppeth at her ear, man. You can't tell this man nothing. So that's not what's going to play out. According to them, that's how it's going to play out. But according to Yahweh Shemel Shah, it's not what's going to play out. Right? But they're hiding from the second coming of Yahweh Shah. Okay? They don't want to deal with that. Okay? For the great day of his wrath has come. And we in that day. We in that time. We in the times right now. Judgment is out here. And who shall be able to stand? And the only ones that's going to be able to stand is that remnant that's going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, the elect. Okay? And those that believe, who are all Israelites. Okay? That's who's going to be able to stand. The rest of you people ain't going to be able to stand. You can't even stand, okay, not being out of work for 2-3 weeks, which I understand, it's bills and shit that got to be paid. Okay? But let's say you getting them stimulus checks. You still got people, they want to be wicked. They want to go out to the clubs, the bars, they want to do all these things. Go to the concerts, go to football games and all that. Okay? You can't even stand that. So imagine when this thing gets turned up, which you're seeing it get turned up, when it's at its height. Imagine how many of you people ain't going to be able to stand at that time. You can't stand now, But anyway, they're going into hiding right now. They're going to try to hide, and it's going to explain it in Amos, the 9th chapter. This is prophecy that they would do this. See, the elites thinking that they getting up, one up on the Most High, man, but they're not. Nobody can get one up on the Most High. The Most High is in control of everything. The scriptures say for both the deceived and the deceiver, Which Esau, he might be deceiving the masses, but the Most High has him in a trick bag. Because they think not only they're going to escape, but they're going to accomplish this new world order. But the Most High is using them through this new world order to judge the 2/3 of our people, okay, that's rebellious. Okay, then he's going to judge you Edomites. They don't know that, though. They believe in their heart that this is going to be accomplished, you know. So, this is Amos 9. I started 1. I saw the Lord Yahweh stand upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, and that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, which is not talking about, the place underground, which Esau, he got you people drunk off that. That's one of his philosophies. That when you die and you were bad or wicked, you burn in hell. Okay, it's a half goat, half man with the pitchfork, okay? And they're laughing while you just burning, You're being tormented. Nah, man. It's talking about the ground, man. The grave, man. Okay, if you're going to it, the grave. Okay? And it's talking about them trying to dig in these underground bunkers because they have them, man. Okay? It's already out there. The cat's out the bag. They got underground cities. Okay? They have all these things. Okay? Then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, which is talking about up in space, because it's came out now that they have space bunkers up there, man. Okay? These elites are gonna try to run all over the place, man. They're gonna be all over the place. And though thence will I bring them down, and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, right? Because they even have underwater bunkers deep down in the sea. Okay, hiding down there, man. They got all these things. These elites, you gotta understand, the elites, they have trillions upon trillions of dollars. They have the fatness of the earth. They control basically the earth's resources. So they have everything. Okay, so nothing when it comes to finances, okay, can hold them back. If you look, I believe it's in Dubai. Okay, I believe it's Dubai. They have underwater mansions over there. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Dubai. I think I'm right. It's Dubai. I'm gonna look it up. But they have underwater mansions. They have underwater aquariums. So how much more of these things when it comes to these bunkers? Okay. This will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Who? Leviathan. Okay. So the Lord got their number, man. Okay. The Lord, he's gonna let me get it. Jeremiah 16:16. Okay. They're not going to escape. The Lord is putting the spirit on them to real quick. I'm gonna get one more scripture. The scriptures say a man's going is of the Lord. So the Lord is putting the spirit on them. I just get Jeremiah 16. The Lord's putting the spirit on them. Okay, to build these bunkers wherever they are. Okay. And to go hide down there, man. This is Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers. Okay. Said the Lord. And who the fishers is the prophets. What are we fishing for? We're fishing for the elect. Okay. Because once the elect is sealed, the 144,000, they got the names Yahweh Bashim Shah sealed in their foreheads. Okay, and they're built up to a certain extent. That's when the Lord's going to what? He's going to bring the famine of the word in, Amos 8:11. Okay, and then what? That destruction, the wind is going to be released, which the wind is what? Jeremiah 51:1, that destruction. Okay, it says, and after will I send for many hunters. Who's going to be them hunters? The men that's been fishing. The Lord's going to what? Give us powers, okay, to tread down our enemies. Like it says in, I believe it's Psalms 118, okay, and many other scriptures, It says, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, who? the elites, okay? But you also gonna have out here. You're also gonna have the remnant of the heathens, okay? That they probably gonna survive certain plagues. You're gonna have even 2/3 after they see all this destruction, they still not gonna repent. They still gonna they still gonna be about this system. So what? They're the rebels. So the Lord's gonna have us purge them, man. They just gonna have to be killed on this side. They're gonna have to what? Be reborn in the kingdom. Okay? So you're gonna have many different aspects, but the main thing is who they gonna be hunting for? You elites, man. Okay? And it showed you that in back in the movie called The Planet of the Apes. Okay? I'm talking about the old school one, like the one going back to 1970, which if you seen that movie, okay, you should watch it, But the apes is really the elect, but Esau's he's basically putting the truth out there, but he's still at the same time trying to mock, trying to call us monkeys and everything. But you had in the old school Planet of the Apes, the elites, them people, they was hiding in the rocks, and they was worried about the apes coming and find where they were at and taking them, which eventually it happened, But this is what they're doing, okay? Like I said, you should watch that movie. It's the 1970 version of The Planet of the Apes. It's gonna all click. You're gonna see whoever wrote that movie knew some about the scriptures, okay? Let me read it again. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hills and out of the holes of the rocks, okay? So the Lord's gonna have his men hunt them down, man. Just like they've been just like the scriptures say also how Esau, he's a cunning hunter, a man in the field. The Lord's gonna flip it, man. You gonna go from being the hunter to being the hunted, man. Okay? For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. So the Lord's been watching you, devils, okay, commit all these atrocities on the planet Earth. Going all the way back to the serpent. Okay? The Lord is long suffering. He's just been waiting for that moment, waiting for your sins to build up on the heaven, okay, to judge you. And we at that time now where you're going to pay for every single crime that you've committed, okay? And first, I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of the detestable and abominable things. You literally slaying our people. You got our people, you putting in our movies, indoctrinating our people to what? Be wicked, So the Lord is going to get you for that. This is Psalms 149. Let's start at 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song. This is that new song. This doctrine is that new song. Okay? You people been the song that they've been pushing in this world is that Jesus, which his name's not Jesus, Yahweh, God. His name is not God, it's Yahweh. Okay? Loves everybody, which he does not love everybody. He only loves Yasharallah, which is Israel. But right now, he's only dealing with the elect. Okay? Esau is done away with. No, he's not. He's still right here ruling. Okay? This is that new song. Okay? And his praise in the congregation of the saints, which is the Israelites. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and the harp. For the Lord Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. This is what he's getting ready to do. Because right now, our people ain't according to the world right now, our people ain't beautiful. Our people are the scum. They're the bottom. Okay? They're the outcast of the earth right now. But the Lord's getting ready to flip it. And all of those that had us in derision, they're going to be made into derision. All they that spoiled us, they're going to be spoiled. Okay? This is what's getting ready to happen. Okay? Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. This was getting ready to happen. To bind their kings, who? Your elites. Okay? Whenever back in the ancient world, a nation was taken down, who did if one nation go after another nation, right? What did that one nation that conquered the other nation do? He made, okay, the kings bow, you know, in front of their people. Because once you got the kings to bow, the rest of the nation, that's basically, the king is like the head, like your body, for instance. The king, you got your body, right? If you behead a person and his head is gone, the rest of the body, it won't function right. The same thing, okay, with these kings, you know? Once you got the king, you got that whole nation. Just like Esau did with us. When he was able to take our kings down, okay, our whole nation was conquered, okay? Which the men, okay, of you Israelites, you're kings, man, okay? But once Esau was able to what? He was able to take you down. Who went after? He was able to easily conquer our women and easily conquer what? Our children, okay? The old men and women of our nation, okay? And even back in the ancient world, you even put the kings to death, you know? Like example, I believe it was what? Who was it? It was Gideon. If you go in the book of Judges, it will show you that. But anyway, let me read it again. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So that's the elites, man. And what's fetters of iron? Look it up. Chains, man. That's what you going in. You going in slavery, man. Okay? You ain't getting away with nothing you done. You ain't getting away with the crimes you committed against our people. You going into slavery, boy. Okay? You and your whole nation. And the rest of you heathens. Okay? All y'all going into slavery. Okay? The only hope you got, like I always bring out, the only hope you got is that your lineage goes back to these people through the man. Not your mother, through the man. If it does not go back through the man, you are fucked. This is the 9th verse. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, man. Okay? So this is gonna be the reward of the saints, man. Okay? Real quick. Let me see if I can get that. Revelations, I believe, is 18. Is it 18? Right? This is what's coming to us. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, which is you Israelites, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh have avenged you on her. Okay? So this was getting ready to happen, man. Okay? So this is some great times, man. They running scared, okay? Prophecies come to pass, you know. Esau's kingdom is about to be destroyed. This is what we're waiting for, man. Sick of this place. You know? The same old bullshit. You eat, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, which you used to go to work. Okay? This shit is played out. You know? So, that's it. That's all I had to bring out. Call hello Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which is all praises to. Also, Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying to the Akim wa Akwaf, you know, you brothers and sisters. And Baba Gasha, Abba Papa, Abba Papa, Abba Hayabia, Abba Hayabia, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And Shalom to the elect. Shalom.